Yeah, the first thing I'm gonna be doing is some old school gaming. Okay. Sure, definitely play. Hopefully it won't be too loud. It might be too loud. Oh, wow, okay.
Welcome to the family. Get ready.
Nah, I think it's fine. Outrun is definitely loud, though. Louder than, like, the rest of the game. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I think the auto thing is actually fast enough to hit those now. Or maybe they've always been fast enough. I've never actually trusted the auto thing to kill up the heads. Oh, dang.
Get ready.
Ew. Ooh, ah. One more, right?
You're doing great.
Ah.
Get ready. Hey, bye.
Oh, I'm still going? Hey, what's up, Glowclan?
Get ready.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, how many lives did I get? Cool. But anyway, hey, thanks for the raid, Glowclan. What was you streaming there tonight? Wami. You wasn't playing no Space Harrier on it, was you? I'm going to see about trying to befriend her fully. Let me check the audio. Make sure it hasn't changed it because it was sounding kind of loud, just a little bit. The game actually wasn't, the space harrier thing wasn't too loud. Yeah, Yakuza 0 Director's Cut is at 100% on Volume Mixer. Why? I hate it when my settings change like that. I'm actually moderately decent at Space Harrier. I am going to cheese it just for the sub story though. Well, not cheese it, but like I'm gonna basically start a game and back out just to keep building up the friendship.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
Okay. I want to make sure it registered. I can't remember what score I have to get to get the get the ending. Oh, hey, have you made any further into the Piccolo Jr. Saga there? Not yet. What do you think of the first like real death in the show?
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
I need 1 million. Okay. It might be a bad time to actually be asking you questions since I can't really look away for very long at a time. At this point. So 1 million's not very hard to get. Ooh.
Get ready.
Ooh. And just when I was like, yeah, 1 million's not too hard to get. There we go. Yeah, there's 1 million. Yeah,
Get ready.
Yeah, with like Krillin dying, you know, like at the end of that, it's I was like, what? The first time I did. Oh, you get more deaths now. I don't think you got that many deaths before on the PC version. But yeah, I was like, I guess that's one thing I like better about the original Dragon Ball than Z, because death really doesn't mean anything in Dragon Ball Z. Like, oh, they're dead. Well, they can come back. It's like an inconvenience. Like, you know, in Dragon Ball, you know, it's like, oh man, they're dead. Ugh. Of course, you know, he did get the Dragon Ball to, you know, bring Krillin back, but you know, it's like, oh, this is only at one time it can be done. Where they started being like Namekian Dragon Balls or Galactic Dragon Balls or whatever the crap they did. That is true. Oh yeah, you know, I actually had forgot about that. Yeah, Goku had to go back. He had to go to Kami, didn't he? And Kami had to. How did he remake Shenron? I don't remember. Yeah, the Namekian balls. Did it? Did the volume go back up? What the crowd, man? Stay. You know what it is? I think I know what I think I know what's making the volume change. I think it's Space Harrier that's making it change. Can I see Popo? Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Achievement. Let's send them out there. Yeah, what did Kami need to remake Shenron? That's something I don't remember. Okay, let me see if this. Okay, so the volume is still at 43. Okay. They'll let you know. You'll let me know? Okay. Oh, shit. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. That's very sorry about that. That don't get resolved right away. Sorry about that.
Get ready.
Yeah, true. Still, I should have thought better. Sorry about that.
Ah.
This arcade game is messing up my volume in my. That's weird. That's annoying.
Hmm?
Oh, 2 million points. Okay, that's not bad. To bring out her fantasy zone. Dang. At least there's no possibility of any misunderstanding in this part. Not yet. Let me see. Let me change the audio actually in the game. See if that'll work. Let me save the game real quick. Yeah, game audio sucks in this. Or the audio settings suck. Like, whoa. Guess I'll leave it at that. I do have a dinosaur skull in my inventory I just got. Put it halfway. That'll cover everything, so. Never heard the sounds. Yeah, that.
Welcome to the fantasy zone.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Gotta talk to her. Yeah, they make some weird sounds when they do crotches. Or ding. Stuff like that, yeah. Yeah.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
I'm very sure you get more lives now in the director's cut. In this part. Because I think you normally only get 3 on PC. For Space Harrier. Huh? Wants to communicate? Ah. Well.
Get ready. You're doing great.
Only have to, yeah, this is definitely... I think this is definitely set up somehow differently than the normal PC version. Ooh. Cause I remember this part right here with the floating heads. Like I've got the auto button pressed down, held down, the auto fire, and I remember that specifically that you don't fire fast enough normally. To keep from getting hit in that part. Oh, there we go. Okay, now kill me.
Get ready.
That's an interesting change for the
Get ready.
director's cut.
Get ready.
It was 2 million, right? So when you're saying you're in the Junior Saga, you're in the lead up to it, aren't you? The training part, right? There is definitely some communication going in there. Yeah, I know. He's gonna be making a wish like oolong tonight. Oops. Woo, a complete fantasy zone. And let's not. Yeah, I know. He would he would be Mr. Libido, wouldn't he? He'd be the guy outside the video place dancing in his underwear.
はい。いらっしゃいませ。
One called the Guild. I don't think I have access to it yet. Guess I'll send him out. I don't know if we've got any petroleum coke or not.
ありがとうござい
Yeah,
ま
he
した。
dances exactly what he's like Gandalf. He dances precisely where he wishes to. Oh, I did already have one. Oh well. What's up, dude? We were just talking about you. Yeah, he's got the imagination part down. He's like, I saw past the pixels.
田島さん。
いらっしゃいませ。
Oh wow, that dinosaur fossil actually is pretty pricey.
ありがとう。
I can't remember if you get anything really good for Kiryu's Mr. Libido for finishing his thing.
田島さん。
あれはさっさと。
Ah, one more. Dang, really? Oh well. I'll get that easily. Hey, get it from beating these guys up. Yeah, definitely they are. Maybe that's why you never see them again. In the future Kiwami or in the future Yakuza games, they're all on. They're both on the internet all the time.
あんたどこの星で
You know, in with the Kiwami 3, they do have a. They probably will maybe make some references because they put references in the other ones from 0 and Kiwami 1. So there was a Mr. Masochist in 7, I think. But not quite the same. But not quite the same character. You know what? In the I wonder if in 6 they could have made a reference to one of them in Kiryu's chat online chat mini game, because you do get to see other people in the chat, so it'd be funny if one of them was like, what are their names? Habu? One of them's named Habu. Yeah, and Kiwami did. Kiwami brought back Fighter, so. But yeah, 6 brought it like into the non-remakes though. So yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, the far off year of 2016. If I can go into start the sub story, but with the postcards. Nope. You know what? Let me clear up my weapons too, or clean that up. Oh, actually, they're fine. So we got gauntlets on 311, 233. Oh, I should actually put that on. Yeah, I got that at the very end of the last stream. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna cheat and look up the postcard thing. I like how I say, "Ooh, I'm cheating." Yeah, sure. I haven't played these games like a million times, so. See. Sub stories. You know what? Got it. It's chapter 8. They start. You need to complete at least 5 sub stories. Okay, so I'm not. So it has to be chapter. It has to be in the next chapter. Okay, that's why they haven't started. Hey, butthead.
Huh?
Hello, me.
Eh?
Weird name. Crap, I can't remember. I can't remember who Omar Ishikawa is. Okay, let me look it up because I can't remember. I think I looked it up before, and I'm like Omar Ishikawa. Wait, what? It look. There's a picture I see of someone wearing a Majima shirt and an eye patch, and he looks like Nicolas Cage. I don't think he is, but wait, what? Omar is a royal hamster from a faraway land. He left his owner, a wealthy king, to travel the world on his own. Oh, never mind, never mind. Really? Okay, never mind. They're voiced. A character in Hamtaro is named Omar, and they're voice acted by Hiromi Ishikawa. So that's where that search result came from. Okay, I thought found a reference to who that is, but I don't see it. Let me see here. How do you spell Nicholas? Is it okay? Yeah, it's not Nick, not Nick. Uh, Pachinko. Okay, let me mute the desktop here. Yeah, I know it's a very strange Stardew Valley mod. What the crap is this? Yeah, yeah. Okay. Let me. Yeah, apparently there's a. He's like dancing with aliens or something here. That's what I was just saying. Okay. Right. Yeah, it's like a it was like a list of them. I'll actually pull that up later and watch like the full thing.
Huh? Eh?
Right, your name's Costanza. Got it.
何やて？おい。
Congrats, Yoda. You passed the test.
おい。
But there wasn't any. I mean, how did people do a background check in '88 without the internet? How did people do background checks without the internet? Obviously, there was some ways to do it. You'd file what? Did you have to like go down to like the yeah, you'd file paperwork. Who would you send it off to? Would it be like the courthouse to be like, hey, we're trying to employ this person, or this we're really considering employing this person. Does she have any criminal record that and then they go through like all the files and be like, no, they're good, or no, she did so and so back in '78. She stole a car in '78. Probably send to HR, but who's HR? Right, human resources, but whose? Like you would need like a. I mean, you'd have a file. I mean, they would have their own files, of how they did at that place. But how would you? But with a background check, you would be able to see like. Well, I mean, a background check isn't exactly like past history, like work history, but like you have to file. Would they file it with like law enforcement to be like their human resources somehow? Be like, yeah, they've done a crime or haven't. You say the cops? Because all that stuff's online now, but someone would have to have that information physically to be able to go through it. I guess you would call the police, wouldn't you? You'd have like an HR person at a company or a business, and they would call the police and be like, "Yeah, we're thinking about hiring these people. Any criminal records that we should know about?" You know what? I'm actually kind of I'm curious, and this is why it takes me millions of years to beat games. Oops, wrong one. How did businesses do background checks in the 80s? Yeah. Yeah, in the 1980s, businesses conducted background checks manually, relying on phone calls, paper records, and in-person visits. This is the AI overview. To verify employment, education, criminal history, a slow and labor-intensive process that involved contacting past employers, schools, and courthouses. Okay, and courthouses. Okay. So yeah, that's what I was figuring. Yeah, that's also true. We just kind of hoped they were telling the truth. Verification relied heavily on physical documents like payslips, contracts, or letters, making the process prone to misfiling and delays. Employers or third parties would physically visit courthouses to search for criminal records or contact law enforcement. So yeah, they did have they some of them did have to literally visit courthouses to be like, do we need to know something about this person? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that I mean, and of course back then people probably they could do that a lot easier too. Like hey, I have trouble getting hired someplace. You know me though, so can you like pay me in cash or something?
Foot.
Can I contact Dave Thomas about building this spaceship? I'd like to get his personal. I would like to get his answer in person.
うーん え
うーん。いや。
え
ん？
え うーん
ん？
ああ
へへ。
え
はあ。
Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. They actually decapitated a corpse. Is that like the original cartoon? I've not seen very much Scooby-Doo. Want to direct the VHS movies? On the cartoon, not it's like the cartoon movies, right? It's not the live action movies that they did. But she only did like 2 of them or 3. How many times in Scooby Doo did it actually were there actual like ghosts or zombies? It was normally like some random person or well not random person but some guy in like a costume, right?
へへ。
うん
へへ。
ああ
guess the first thing I'll do is get the accessory things for Hibiki. So they did try to make it kind of grounded then. Okay. I've always thought that show was, well, I was gonna say kind of. I guess with the dog, I guess with the dogs acting the way they do, they're not like, it's not fully grounded, but yeah, without like actual like, or trying to have always an explanation that's not always ghost or whatever. I don't know why I never got into Scooby-Doo. I guess it just wasn't on really when I was watching TV. Remember back when I was at my granny's house on TBS? I think it was TBS. They would have like Flintstones and the Jetsons on, so I remember watching them shows. Matt Lillard was the best actor they could have picked for Shaggy. Okay, there we go. That's just fat. Yeah, I remember, you know, I'm not knowing that much about Scooby-Doo. I was like, that seems pretty accurate, pretty appropriate. So. Was it the first? Was it the first one or the second one? Where there was a lesbian kiss, or supposedly one. I remember back when I was watching late night, like Conan and Jay Leno. I remember that being a really big thing back then. Like that was a really big deal.
それじゃあ
はーい。えへへ。
ん
そんなことないですよ。私、学生時代は今と違って暗かったんです。
Hmm. Yeah, that is true. I remember that. Yeah, I just remember. Definitely on Conan, but probably on Jay Leno, that they were making some jokes about it.
え
本当ですよ。実はここだけ。
One of the things I'm guessing it's in two because
毎日クラスメ
it
イ
is
ト
one of
が
the random things I
いつも
remember.
会ってたんです。
何やと
はい。だからそんなくらい自分を変えたくて、それで明るさが要求されるこの仕事に就いたんです。おかげでずいぶん元気で明るい人間になれたかなと思ってます。
そうか。
わあ、ありがとうございます。私一生懸命頑張りますのでよろしくお願いします。
I remember them making a lot of like making jokes about it.
ああ、
Yeah, watching some stuff about like watching old Conan stuff. Some of it's pretty cringy, or there's definitely bits that are cringy, like joke, perhaps what not great, you know, or at least not as great. Yeah, yeah. Like yeah, there's definitely quite a few of those. I'm like, yeah. Cringy now. They make quite a few fat jokes too, which like they really I remember I've seen, you know, like on the celebrity survey things or whatever, you know, there's a lot of like Kirstie Alley and Star Jones, I remember. I'm like, really shouldn't make fun of ladies weight, you know. I guess maybe that's kind of. I guess, you know, maybe you should make fun of. Yeah. I guess because I've always been kind of self-detrimental, you know, or you know, and fat. I've kind of always kind of enjoyed fat jokes, you know, in general. So I do laugh at some of those, but then I'm like, the ones, you know about like, you know, ladies. I'm like, yeah, that's really not good to do.
私もこんないいお店に来られて本当に嬉しいです。ああ、真島さんに出会えて本当によかった。えへへ、真島さん、ありがとうございます。
Yeah, it definitely feels like punching down. But I mean, I guess I do feel bad that there's definitely some that I thought was pretty funny, you know. But yeah, it's like the but yeah, it's mostly the one, but it's the ones that are about, that, you know, fat jokes about, you know, guys that I find, you know, that I found funny.
あはは、
You know, how about jokes aging? Surprisingly, jokes about the elderly are pretty they age pretty well, actually. Because some of the funniest ones are old jokes about as far as like that goes, old jokes about Larry King. Joke about their menu. I don't think I've ever seen John Panette. Yeah. Oh, Late Pagoda.
本当ですね。私も練習っていうこと忘れちゃいました。よーし、 気を取り直していきましょう。
Yeah, no, he's definitely had some trouble with trans jokes. Can't remember anything specific, but I think I did watch one that kind of made him, that from him that was a little uncomfortable. But then I'm not exactly. I wouldn't say target, but yeah, see how people in the community could get that would actually be affected. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, okay. Yeah. People have always been people, just not always as accepted. Yeah.
そうですね。やっぱりお店に来た時に少し落ち込んでるお客さんが私とおしゃべりして元気が出たって言ってくれる時かな。
Dave Chappelle did another special. I do think Dave Chappelle's funny, but in a lot of ways. But yeah, he definitely kind of he definitely punches down on on some stuff like that. Well, I think some comedians are funnier on like talk shows when there's a little bit more constraint.
そういう時、元気しか取り柄のない私でも誰かのお役に立ててるんだなって実感できて、すごく嬉しく感じるんです。
なるほどな。
You probably want to run into jokes by more than one person. Yeah, I'm sure there's some that find them. I mean, I'm sure there are trans folks that do find some of the jokes funnier, but doesn't exactly make it a majority. Or doesn't mean it's a majority. If that is actually, if you actually take it at the exact face value.
わあ、そう言ってもらえると嬉しいです。私、元気に頑張りますので、これからも私に会いに来てくださいね。
ああ。
Yeah, it's true.
大丈夫ですよ。そしたら真島さんに元気にしていただくので、その時はよろしくお願いしますね。
I haven't seen Gabriel Iglesias in a while. Been a good a while since I've seen Dave Chappelle, but
そうやな。
将来のことですか。私、とにかくたっくさんお金が欲しいです。できれば豪邸とかも建てたいなーって。
was it the same pet falcon? Were they making the were they telling the story about the same falcon?
うん。
お金持ちになって昔自分をいじめたりバカにしてた子たちを見返してやりたいんです。
なるほどな。
I've kind of been reading. I haven't been like super paying attention to this, so I'm not exactly sure what she just asked, what the whole thing was set on.
でもやっぱりお金がない人のことは誰も助けてくれないんじゃないですかね。本当ですか？私そんなこと言われたの初めてです。えへへ、なんだか嬉しいですね。
そうやな。
Hmm. But was it the same falcon? Seems like a really weird. It must be like the same falcon between both of them, because that is a very strange plot point between two of them. Yeah, it sounds like Gabriel Iglesias put a bit more thought into the punchline.
あんまり考えたことないですね。でも両親とはずーっと一緒に住んでいたいって思ってます。私一人っ子だし、お父さんのこともお母さんのことも大好きだから、結婚するとしたらできれば相手の人にうちの家に来てもらいたいな。
うん。
はい。でも婿入りって男の人は嫌がりますもんね。真島さんもやっぱり婿入りには抵抗ありますか？本当ですか？真島さんみたいな考えの人がもっと増えてくれたらいいんですけどね。
そうやな。
あはは、おだてたって別に
This is
何
gonna be a
も出
perfect
ませ
lesson.
んよ。でも嬉しいです。ありがとうございます。
Okay.
お疲れ。
Yeah, were they both involved in that whole that all the like the comedy festival that was over there? Is that what that was part of? Okay, yeah, I'm kind of just going off of what you're saying. So,
えへへ。
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I knew that Dave Chappelle had went over there, but I didn't know about Gabriel Iglesias. But that was a few years ago. Okay. So it is possibly the same hobby. Rich royalty hobby of falconeering. It's one of those weird. It is a weird thing to like. I mean, it's possible that two things like that could pop up, or two stories, two jokes could pop up like that about the same time. But you know, that's separate. But that would be a weird that is a weird coincidence. Did you send it? Let me know when you do send it, because I'll click on it and oh, right. Yeah, you told me about the football playoffs. But yeah, so I can click on it and it be in my YouTube history, so I can watch it after a while. Yeah, Dave Chappelle is a funny guy. But yeah. But when you know something like that bleeds over into it, you know, that does make, you know, the comedy less funny, I guess is one way to put it. Yeah, at least Vegeta's funny. Oh crap, I need to put somebody there. You know, I think I forgot to actually click on that Dragon Ball GT one. Let me actually go ahead and do that now. Let me mute it. I'm saying deal with them as you please. Yeah, Vegeta has a very funny deadpan thing.
かわいいな。
嬉しいです。お願いします。
ご延長はいかがでしょう。
お願い。
ご延長ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。嬉しいです。ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。
こちらに
You know, here's a. You know what? I'll ask y'all a question. That's yeah. That I've thought of a few times.
メニュー
Even though I'm not exactly, you know, I'm not exactly the best at being
ありがとうございます。
フィーバーするで。
ありがとうございます。
最高だよ。
the best at putting forward, you know, putting words out good, obviously. But if someone does something, if like Bill Cosby as an example,
ご延長はいかがでしょう。ご延
does
長ありが
that
とう。
make it to where y'all can never watch the Cosby Show again, or if someone
嬉しいです。
does something like that and then you're like,
よろしくお願いします。
man, I just can't watch that anymore, or are you able to separate it, or does it depend on what it is?
嬉しい。ありがとうございます。お願いします。ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。
Depends on what it is. Yeah, I've kind of wondered about that because, like,
はーい。ありがとうございます。
どうぞ。
cause I've never watched anything like
ありがとうございます。
in the future and been like, oh, I can't keep watching this because of something else. I might be like, I might like
お願いします。
cringe, but I've never been like, I can't keep watching it.
嬉しいな。
They make money off of it.
いらっしゃいませ。
また来ちゃったよ。
I guess the example that I kind of think of is, although I think he's definitely, you know, the guy Michael Richards, you know, has, you know, definitely apologized about
嬉しい。
going on the, you know, his racist tirade,
嬉しいです。
ようこそ。
or at least
ごゆっくり。
he's addressed it.
お願いします。
But you know, I've never watched Seinfeld and was like,
ありがとうございます。
like I can't watch Seinfeld again because he might be, you know, he may be racist, you know.
ありがとうございます。お願いします。
I do actually remember there is a part that's maybe a little
メ
awkward
ニューに
頼りになるね。
because of that. But besides that,
ようこそ三
どうもどうも。
どうぞ。
来ちゃったよ。
yeah. Yeah, that J.K. Rowling is another person I've heard that with Harry Potter.
嬉しい。
He was trying to be funny with the apology. The thing, I didn't watch the one with Letterman. I know watched the one with him and comedians in cars getting coffee. I don't remember I don't remember the specifics of what he was saying, but you know.
素敵だよ。可愛い。
He wasn't trying, but the audience just assumed he was.
いらっしゃいませ。
I guess that's kind of a problem with being a comedian. Is like
可愛いよ。
いらっしゃいませ。
美人だね。来ちゃったよ。盛り上がっ
and I haven't watched anything with Kevin Spacey in it in a while. So that's when I'm like, would I enjoy watching that? And I haven't watched the Cosby Show in a long time either, but I do remember enjoying the Cosby Show. So that's one where I've been like,
するで。
but yeah, I was curious about that.
レディースグラス
わ。かりました。ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。
最高だよ。
嬉しいです。ありがとうございます。
は 灰皿交
あり
換いたし
がとう真島さん。嬉しい。
ありがとう。
ます今するで
わ
最高や盛り上がるね
ーい。ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
かわいいな
やった
I guess that's also kind of an issue of like, hey, let's go on a primarily comedy show to talk about something serious. How about after all that stuff with them coming out?
I
don't actually watch that many stuff with Kevin Spacey. The movie that I think of with Kevin Spacey that I remember enjoying was the one where he's possibly an alien. I can't remember what it is. I can't even remember the name of it, but I remember liking that movie. Heaven's a good one. Seven, is that the one with the... No, I'm thinking of Memento, where it's like someone with a bad memory. I've never seen it though. Yeah, maybe not as much. Maybe not as much acting. That maybe they gave them too much credit for the acting in that. Maybe it was less acting than they thought. What's in the box? What is Seven about? Is that a serial killer or something? I've never seen it. Remember what it is? I've never seen Seven. There's a bunch of movies I've never seen and then I've seen like weird ones that probably no one else has seen. Like, what is the name of the one that okay, let me look it up. K-Pax. That one is the Kevin Spacey movie that I think I've seen. And I bet do y'all even know that movie exists? I really do have a weird K-Pax. You know, you saw that? Oh yeah, and the Superman Returns. I've seen that one. I've not seen. He was an Austin Powers and Gold member. Bug's Life. Oh yeah. Sorry, let me before I get distracted anymore. Let me pull this up. What you sent me. Yeah, I think I've heard that line, like, "What's in the box?" Yeah, true. Again, perhaps maybe not as good of an actor as perhaps thought. or perhaps a better actor than you even thought, since you wouldn't think it. Yeah, the yeah, I'm at 1989 on IMDb, on Kevin Spacey's page, and there's like three things I've actually seen him in, and then See No Evil, Hear No Evil. I haven't thought of that movie in a long time. That's a Richard Pryor, Gene Wilder movie that's really funny. I forgot he was in that. Yeah, I've only seen him in like four different things. Yeah, See No Evil, Hear No Evil. I haven't seen it in a long while, so I'm not sure if it ages great. But yeah, Richard Pryor plays a blind guy, and Gene Wilder plays a deaf guy, and they kind of have to team up. Does give off Buffalo Bill vibes. What? See No Evil, Hear No Evil, or Hear No Evil? I can't remember which one. I've already clicked off of it. But yeah, I watched that. I watched that. I think I was a teenager when I watched that, and yeah, it was really funny. He was like, yeah, Gene Wilder can read lips, and I remember they were they were getting their picture taken for a police for like they got arrested or whatever, and the lady who was taking the picture was like telling them to do something, and like Gene Wilder would turn his head, and then he couldn't read the lips, and so she'd be like she'd be telling him to do something, and then Richard Pryor would have to be like, yeah, turn your head, and then she'd be I think she was telling Richard Pryor to be doing it or whatever, and then like but anyway, I remember she starts yelling, shit, 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 shit. And I remember Gene Wilder was like, was she saying shit or shilp? And Richard Pryor was like, shit. And he was like, yeah, that makes sense. Shilp, shilp, shilp doesn't make any sense. Yeah, a lot of them a lot of it's not really his fault. That's a random joke that I remember from that movie.
Huh?
What movie are you talking about? Hey, what's up, Josh? How are you doing tonight? Tired? Could be asleep. Work being pretty heavy on you. Do you still work at the casino cafeteria? Not cafeteria, restaurant. The Toy. I don't know. I don't think I know that movie. You don't? I can't remember if you told me what were is Fire from There a while back. I remember you talking about you you really weren't happy with the management there. I can't remember the specifics though. Yeah, a restaurant just sounds like torture anyway. Or delivering for Domino's. Now you sell roofs. Oh dang. So hopefully you came to the right place to get drowsy to be able to get to sleep to go to work. Hopefully it goes well. I'm sure you'll do fine at it, man. Well, that's a cat for you. They'll intrude. Jumps on your food a lot. I don't know for sure if I've ever had kicks. Oh, it's 6 out of 10 cereal. Is it kind of like Rice Krispies? Yeah, your cat's a fan too. Now, let me look and see what Kix actually looks like. Going next to you and drinking the milk. Ah, okay. Yeah, I just pulled it up. It does look more like balls. Hopefully, she doesn't have too bad of stomach reaction. Yeah, I think I may have eaten Kix before. Been a long while though. Your cats are rude. I don't know. Isn't that just cats in general? Why is that? Why was that blocked? Hmm. Oh, oops. Ow. Sounds like you're getting barraged on all sides. I was gonna say, putting the roof up sounds like it's gonna be the most calming thing you're gonna do. Like here coming up.
Good.
Gary. what you find scary about it?
はい。
I've never actually worked on a roof. Which I guess not sure. Oh, what you gonna be doing then? Let me reread what you said earlier. Ah, gotcha. Oh, you said you're. Oh, you know what? You said you were selling roofs. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, yeah. I see. Yeah, that I can see the worry there. But yeah, it's more than just being. So you gotta you gotta make sure it gets done. You're not. It's not like selling. You're like, hey, do you want to buy this thing? You also have to make sure it's done too, huh? Hmm. Hmm. I gotcha. Adjuster meeting. What is an adjuster meeting? Hmm. I'm sure it'll be fine. I definitely would say I'd probably feel the same way, but then again, pretty normal, I would imagine. If there's a claim or not. Hmm.
Ah.
But if something's wrong to where the house owner can, our property owner would be able to file insurance on it.
はい。
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I am sure everything will be cool. So, but yeah, I definitely understand the anxiety though. Or I think I do. At least I understand the gist of the anxiety, I guess. Mm-hmm. I mean, they hired you though, so whoever hired you felt like you were going to do a good job, right? I mean, if they, I mean, if you do a bad job, you know, well, and this isn't to like make you nervous. I'm saying that if you do a bad job, it kind of reflects on them, so they would not pick you if they didn't think you could do the job. So yeah, and of course they have way more. I would imagine they have way more experience at it, so they would be, you know, so yeah. But sorry for making you want to cry though. Probably not the first time it's happened. Oh, a pool date. I haven't even played pool in this game yet. I forgot that was a thing. Yeah, sometimes that's what you need. Yeah, sometimes you need someone else to do the logicking, you know. Just have the cats thieving.
行くで。
All right, man. Hopefully you're able to get you some sleep. Hopefully you're able to get some sleep, man. Yeah, definitely try to get you as much sleep as you can. Hey, what's up, Goat Balls? How are you doing? I'm very sure I remember. Yeah, I'm very sure that I remember your new name, right? Okay, good. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Glad you're doing good, man.
Yeah.
Calling someone Goat Balls, it would be pretty awkward if that wasn't what their name used to be. What? Why are you calling me Goat Balls? Oh, you started playing Gaiden? Awesome, glad you've been enjoying it. Yeah, I like Gaiden pretty well. Did you watch a little bit of a summary for 6 to understand where Kiryu's at and the why? Okay, cool. Oh yeah, it did, didn't it? Yeah, I guess I don't know. I don't know why I assumed that they didn't or that it wouldn't have.
力みすぎやで。
But yeah, the game said is a strength. And how do you play 9-ball? Just like them in the order.
なんや
Yeah.
Is the best in Dragon Engine games.
えへへ。
大したもんやな
えい。
I remember liking the combat fairly well,
えへ
especially with the
Nice to-
how far are you into it?
Yeah.
To be sure that I don't accidentally spoil anything.
えへへ。
大したもんやな
Chapter 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember.
気にすんね
I guess what I'll ask is, yeah, it's not too much of a spoiler to ask if there's like different, if you've been able to change style yet,
あかんわ
or yeah.
えい。
Like fighting style. Okay, good. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the ancient fighting style is definitely
Yeah.
a pretty unique way to fight in the game.
あーん。
力みすぎやで
I enjoyed it pretty well. Kind of sucks.
なんや
Yeah, it's not exactly the style that I'd want to play every game with. You
えへん。
do get some improvements to it as the game goes on. I can't remember what all they are though.
残念。
ま気にすんね
Juggles are an extreme heat for crowds. Oh, that was on purpose. I can't remember how often I used it. I definitely used it a good bit because I 100%ed that game. Like on the completion list, like I did everything. That's how kind of a lot of this stuff is, you know. You don't even. As far as this game goes, I haven't done any main story in probably 10 hours.
わあ。
大したもんやな
えい。
So yeah, that's pretty normal. Yeah, the Coliseum is actually quite a bit, quite involved in that game, isn't
行
it?
きますよ。
I'm trying to remember some of the details on it.
私の大勝利です。
まこんな日もあるわ
Like 5 fights you can't do and no clue how to activate. Well, there's definitely stuff that, you know, as you go further into the game, you know, stuff unlocks. So that's probably part of it. I think this is dumb. If you lose, she's like, that was a terrible lesson. Kinda dumb. The manager. You know what? I feel like I remember something about something being locked behind the darts game too. Or am I thinking of something else? The games really do blend in together. Talk to a manager in the Coliseum lobby, but nobody's there. You might have to, yeah, you might have to move the story forward a little bit more. Possibly. I did remember something to do with darts. When did that game come out? Because I haven't played it since the game, like a little bit after it came out. My memory's bad, but how bad is my memory? Has it been over 2 years? Late 2023? Oh yeah, that is right. It was late 2023, and then like shortly after it, like in January, Infinite Wealth came out. That is right. Have you been to the Hostess Club in Gaiden? I got you. So you saw that was in it was like FMV. Yeah, I'm not sure if I liked it better or not. Oh, yeah, open for business. Okay. $27 gigs.
いらっしゃいませ。
Makes
お
sense.
客様。いらっしゃいませ。
また来
どうぞ
ちゃったよ
こちらへ。
ようこそタイプだよ君。
ようこそ三
また
社へ。どうぞ
来た
こちらへ。
で
いらっしゃい。
かわええな。
ようこそ三社
あ
へ。どうぞ
今日は最高だ。
嬉しいな。おおきにね。
I was running my mouth earlier. Is any of my hostesses missing?
盛り上がりましょう。
よろしく
お願いします。
ゲストグラス。
頼りになるな。
かわいいな。
The games are definitely liking that more now. The full motion video. I can't remember. Was I telling you about there being one of
お願
the
いします。
いいよ。
like a really super awkward but hilarious thing in the pirate one? I can't remember if I was telling you about that or someone else.
お待たせしま
ビ
した。
ビンさんだな。
お願いし
リバするで。
Yeah, there's a it's like a long scene. It's probably like 20, 30 minutes long, and it's very entertaining. Like watching a really long, stretched out train wreck.
はいはい。
But I enjoyed it.
おおきにね。
盛り上がってきちゃったよ。
おおきにね。
お願いします。
ご延長はいかがでしょう。
延長で頼む。
ご延長
Yeah,
あり
it's
がとうござい
very
ます。
funny.
ありがとうございま
おしぼりです。
す。助かりまし
I
た。
will say the context is. Do you want me to tell you the context behind it if you're going to look it up?
フィーバーするで。
ありがとうございます。
Context is one of the guys on your crew, because you're a pirate.
おおきにね。
Majima is a pirate in that game.
嬉しいです。
Uh,
ありがとう。
Really wants to meet these certain types of ladies. I can't remember what they're called, but it's like a kind of a high
ありが
maintenance
とうございます。ありがとうございます。お願いします。
lady that's
ご延長はいかがでしょう。
there's a word for it.
ご延長ありがとうございます。
But anyway, so there's like 5 of them,
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。
and each album I think is like a separate sub story.
いらっしゃい。
ああいいじゃないか。
And where Majima finds them there in Hawaii, and
嬉しいです。ありがとうございます。
at the end he's like, "Yeah, I've got a friend of mine who really wants to." Which word?
いらっしゃいませ。
ありがとうございます。
Probably so. I can't remember. I can't remember the words
嬉
though.
しいです。
Like a neighborhood or something. Like I think it's like a maybe kind of like a pricey neighborhood or something in Japan or Tokyo.
サンシャインへようこそ。嬉しいです。
Which is I think why I'm remembering like the
ありがとうございます。
like their high maintenance or whatever. But anyway,
Yes,
it turns into like some like reality dating show, and it's like 30 minutes of it.
盛り上がるね。
And ooh, oh man, it gets hard to watch at parts, but it's great.
お願いします。ありがとう。ありがとうございます。
フィーバーするで。
おおきにね。
ようこそサンシャイン。どうぞ。
お願いします。嬉しいです。
おおきにね。
楽しい。
ようこそサンシャインへ。
かわいい。今日は最高だ。
おおきにね。
Okay, I'm it's bugging me. What is it? Alright, Yakuza in Hawaii. Sub-stories. Let's say sub-stories. Minato Girl. Sorry, I was just. Yeah, it's the Minato. Yeah, I can't remember exactly. Oh. See, what is the story behind it? Minato Girl. That was just the guide that I. Minato Girls. I can't remember the story, like the exact detail. Yeah, it's like a type of lady that he's kind of interested in or something. Yeah, Masaru is the guy's name. Is the character's name that's But yeah, they like have him they have him in like live action, and it's kind of like The Bachelor or whatever,
ありがとうございます
where he kind of dates each of them, you know, kind of individually, and it's just so awkward. Oh man, it's so painful but hilarious.
どうぞ。
メニューに
真島さんありがとうめっちゃ嬉しい盛り上がりましょうありがとう
楽しい
めっちゃ嬉しい
ありがとうございます
ようこそ。
めっちゃ嬉しいです
You can skip almost everything.
ありがとうございます
いらっしゃい
ありがとうございます
How about like cutscenes and stuff?
ありがとうございます
How dare you? No, I'm joking.
お願いします
盛り上がってきちゃったよ
Oh crap!
レディースグラスです。
I was looking away.
めっちゃ嬉しいめっちゃ嬉しいめっちゃ嬉しい
Yeah, that's definitely true.
ほんまありがとう
Especially when you're playing it like after the fact.
いいね
ありがとうございます
Normally I play them like like enough apart to where I'm like, you know, I don't, you know, replaying them very rarely is like something I'm bored with.
ありがとうございました
But then again, I might be kind of weird with that. Okay, yeah, Yuki's still here. Maybe I should leave I on the bench. I will put Hibiki in. Get more training. Ooh, a 100%ed Ishin. That one's interesting. Hey, that's a harsh one to 100%. I've 100%ed Infinite Wealth and the pirate one. Am I missing one? I feel like I might. Oh, and Lost Judgment. Lost Judgment. I've 100%ed. I'm gonna pull up like a dragon series, just to make sure I'm not forgetting any of the side ones. Most fun to 100%. Ooh. Now, when you're saying 100%, do you mean like 100% like on the list, or like 100% all achievements, or both? List. Okay, that's mostly what I was going by too. Oh, you know what? Let me say game series, because it's like, oh, actually, it has a thing there. Ah. Oh, that's actually a hard question. Gaiden is actually pretty fun for the most part. I think the most trouble I had with that was I think the last thing I had trouble was with mahjong. There wasn't anything with it that I remember having any big trouble with. Ishin was fun most of the way. Ishin though has this weird kind of crafting system where you have to get a lot of materials that are random in these like dungeon mission things. And that did get old there at the that was like, yeah. And there was like enchantments or something you could craft too to like complete the list. But if you don't do that, that one's pretty fun. And like 50% of that was pretty fun, but yeah, you then have to replay the same thing in order to get hopefully get a thing, and then you have to go take it to a blacksmith, and then hope that the luck happens there. You have to you have to save the game, and then to be able to reload it if you don't get what you want. So yeah, I don't remember all the details, but I remember that one being annoying. Infinite Wealth was fun to 100%, but that took a long time. Definitely not finished with Yakuza 0. Well, Gaiden is definitely I would say probably the easiest one. The pirate one's not bad. Infinite Wealth was pretty fun. It does. Yeah, I don't remember exactly what you have to do for a mine, but it does have a mine. I think it involves with the Akane system. I think. Akame. Small quest. And what are some of them? Getting like a balloon out of a tree or whatever. I definitely remember there being some pretty good sub stories in it. There are some pretty good sub stories in Gaiden. I remember there's like this AI phone thing that's pretty funny. There's like a ghost thing that's funny. Let me look through the games real quick. Make sure while I've got this on here. Games. What am I forgetting? I'm not forgetting anything, and maybe I'm not forgetting anything. Okay, I'm not forgetting anything. Yeah. I don't think I ever 100% of Yakuza 6. But yeah, those I caught over are the ones that have 100%ed. Gaiden, how to unlock a mine. I won't actually say it, but I was curious how you actually do it. But yeah, there's definitely a there's definitely a mine in Gaiden. You bought 5 of everything in every shop. I don't remember a lot of the Akame missions. Like the mini ones. I don't think you have to actually do those for a mine. Maybe you do. Do you mean tell you what's involved with the Akame stuff according to the AI overview here? It says you have to raise Akame network to a 20 and win the 3 gold rank fights to achieve platinum. I can't remember if you have to do every single thing with Akame to get it to 20 or if there's like some leeway. I don't really remember the Akame system that great. I remember bits like part of the story, but they're being like a kind of a homeless system, a homeless subplot with it. You're thinking of 100%ing Yakuza 5 first. Ooh. Oh boy, that's a big one. That's a big chunk of game right there. Yeah, you said the other night you had beaten 5, right? You played it all the way through? Because you were saying you like Shinada. Shinada's the last one that you play as in that one, don't you? Okay. I guess you don't really have to do. I can't remember just how much you have to do of the Haruka stuff to like, as far as like an in-game list, except for there is like a big list of the Haruka missions. So, I mean, I guess that would be a hard thing to say that, But you don't have to do the Haruka stuff to fight Amon in it though. The Amons.
So yeah, na.
I remember enjoying the hunting pretty well. I think I kind of got a little, not bored with Shinada, but I felt like it was a lot. It was kind of, it wasn't my favorite part of that. Oh yeah, she does definitely have her own Amon. Remember when I streamed 5, I did actually go through the whole thing and deal with her Amon. Wasn't too bad. Not that fond of playing Akiyama. Compared to 4. I don't really remember having any issues with that, but he is the shortest one of them because he does share the he shares a chapter with Haruka, so he does have his. So you play as him less anyway, naturally. Are you talking about like a side business, or are you talking about like sub stories? Actually, I don't really remember too many sub stories with him. I don't think. Yeah, he doesn't have any like hunting or taxi, no. The big the taxi, the hunting, the idle thing, and the batting are the four side businesses in that one. Akiyama boss fights also suck. I was gonna say, who does he fight? I remember he does a fight in the alley behind the or the area behind that the idol agency. Is it an assassin that he fights? Because I don't remember the details, but I remember thinking the whoever it was reminded me of the assassin in Zero. That was a skinny guy. Okay. My memory is so terrible. You only fight him once. And my memory is really bad. Who do you fight as Akiyama in there? See here. Akiyama. Story, I guess. Okay. I was kind of glancing through the sub stories. Come on, Kanai. That's the guy you fight? Okay, let me and none of them were standing out as ones I remembered. Versus Kanai. Let's see. Let's just say yeah, I kind of remember this guy, but not greatly. Who does he work with? Does he work with the agency that the other dude that was the other talent agency, does he work with them somehow? Yeah, dude was Park's husband, boyfriend. They were involved somehow, right? I know Majima was involved with her, but that was like, they were that was who she was like recently involved with, right? Remember the three of them being friends somehow.
Hmm? So yeah.
はい、 かげさまでこんな居心地が良くてみんな仲良く働いているお店は初めてです。前のお店ではナンバーワンでしたけど、その分
Yeah,
他の
but
同僚
yeah,
か
I
ら
just looked at the
励まし
picture of him, and
が
I
かれてましたし、
barely remember
オー
him.
ナーは私を人として扱ってませんでしたから。
I remember I can't remember the guy's name, but I remember the guy the young guy from prison was Saejima, and then he winds up showing up elsewhere. I remember we were kind of the main bad guy in it. Well, kind of the main bad guy, the older one, and then there was the other guy who, yeah, I don't really fully understand that one. I really like 5, but I don't. But the story of it is kind of weird. The dead guy who wasn't dead, kind of, from hero to zero, from 4 to 5. I like Akiyama, but yeah, I don't remember his story very well in 5. I do feel like they kind of. I kind of feel like they probably maybe added him in late or something. Maybe they thought that maybe they were only intending to have Haruka have her own chapter, but then they were like, well, maybe people probably won't want to do like their own, like an entire chapter that has no combat. So then they were like, hey, and we'll put Akiyama in. You can infinite enemies in certain corners. Uh-oh. What's she saying? You know, I've seen that too. There's also a co-op mod with it, right? Oh, the co-op's just for Zero. Okay. I know I've seen like a Kasuga. I thought I saw Kasuga also in 5. It's the same guy. It's the same guy who did the Zero co-op mod. Yeah, I do remember seeing. I don't remember a lot of details, but I do remember seeing a video where Haruka was just beating the shit out of people.
そんな皆さんにはもう十分助けていただきました。これからは私が恩返しする番です。
I honestly enjoyed the Haruka part of it, but I definitely get that a lot of people didn't, though. Yeah. Yeah, well, I remember the thumbnail shows her like in the Coliseum, right? She's like in her idol outfit. Haruka versus Yakuza 5. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, why do you have to go use your litter box and then hop up here where I eat at? Oh, you know what? This might not be it because this is showing her in like all throughout the game. Like this screenshot has her like grabbing hold of a bear. I think this is a different mod. That just maybe makes her in every character. It's also one that makes her Hatsune Miku for some reason. Video. Let me mute desktop just to make sure. Okay, yeah, this is all like in-game sound, so. Oh crap, that's right. I didn't turn on display cap. Yeah, that's part of why they, yeah, actually seeing Haruka get shot and done stuff like that probably was one reason why they didn't want to actually have her have a combat system. Is this the one you're talking about? Barely remember any of them. Oh, ow. Ow. It might have been a new one. I don't remember seeing a heat action where he stabbed someone in the butt. That one right there is an Akiyama heat action. How about that one right there where she like breaks the cell phone? I don't remember that one either. It might be like a special one just for the mod. Yeah, there she is. Like, yeah, she breaks the cell phone. Yeah. I thought at first it was a cigarette, but it was a cell phone. Oh wait, what? Yeah, I like that they put like a bit of like explanation in there. Yeah, I think I remember them being very common too. Maybe that's one reason why they put the money thing in this one.
気になることですか？
Maybe they realize, oh, there's too many enemies, and then in this one, the money thing. I mean, it fits thematically too. You know, like throwing money up, but it makes you to where you don't have to fight.
Hmm?
お客さんの中にはエッチいことしてくる人もいるじゃないですか。そんな時どうすればいいのかなーって。
He was probably as strong as he's ever been in 5. Remember story-wise, he kicks that massive group of Tojo clan guys. He kicks their ass. Yeah, I don't remember as far as like combat-wise though.
わかりました。私も本当はそういうの嫌なんですけど、前のお店では許すように言われていたので。はい、真島さんってなんだかかっこいいですね。
The heat action I remember in 5 is I remember his like where they're like on the ground and he reaches down, he just like scrapes their face all across the concrete. I'm like, ugh.
なんちゃって。えへへ。
Oh yeah, that's a great one. It makes me kind of like, ugh, but I like it though.
えへへへへ。
そうや。
Really? Huh. The one where he was like like kind of up in the air and kicking him on the wall. I figured that was a little too acrobatic for Kiryu. Yeah, it surprised you too?
そんな
Possibly.
嫌なところなんてないですないです。真島さんは完璧ですよ。え、例えばですか？そうですね。そう、まさにそうなんですよ。真島さん、いいところが多すぎて、何を先に言えばいいかわからないんです。
Yeah, calm down. Enemies that fear you can get instantly killed. Am I like in a heat action? I'm having trouble remembering that.
私の悩んでることも分かっちゃうなんて、やっぱり真島さんは完璧ですね。
Ah, okay. I don't remember that. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't make the bad guy scared of me, or either I just didn't notice them.
そういや、
私は九州の方ですね。2年前にこっちに出てきたばっかりなんですよ。
うん。
店ではないんですけど、私夜の毘沙門橋によく行くんです。あそこから夜の川を眺めていると、なんだか気持ちが安らいでくるんです。それに岩尾橋と違ってナンパも少ないですし。
Like really strong and long heat action. I don't know if I remember it. I remember Akiyama having some having a really long heat action, because I think I remember like starting a heat action, he just start kicking them and I'd just like get a drink. Like I just put the controller down and just he's just kicking the shit out of them. I think that's in 4 though. I don't know if that's in 5. There's like 6 different grabs and arm bars. Huh.
本当ですか？ぜひぜひ約束ですよ。
You can't. Why don't you get up here in my lap and just sit there for a while, huh?
あ、
嬉しいな。好きな人と一緒にあそこでまったりするのが夢だったもんね。
What?
え？
あ、いえ、なんでもないです。
20 seconds. Hey, do you have the is it like do you have a video of it? If you do, post it in chat, because I don't remember I don't remember the move from Shinada.
お疲れ。
Cool deal. Maybe I do remember one where he flings someone over his back, but
はーい。
let me get it over on the other monitor so I can still see chat. Oh yeah, I do actually remember this one now. Here, let me the OBS up here. There we go. Somehow I feel like that's overkill. I just feel like that might slightly be overkill. How about that one right there? I definitely use that one some. Now that I've seen it. Remember a video where Kiryu did it? Oh, oops. Need to click back. There we go. Not sure which Yakuza it is. He might do it in 3. Can't remember for sure though.
Hmm?
I think maybe he does some stuff like that in 3. Oh, you found the phone stomp. Ah, it's from Kiryu. Okay. He beats the shit out of them and then makes sure they can't call an ambulance. Now that is mean. They mixed it with the sumo slapping one.
Ah. Ah.
Yeah, they definitely have many. They have quite a lot of minutes of heat actions.
Ah.
It is. It's been a while since I've watched videos, any Yakuza videos. I try to. I kind of try not to watch them too often because it'll just make me want to play them. But I have watched some videos where I'm like, I don't think I've ever seen that happen. I don't think I ever did that one. Yeah. And then don't you like, at least in some of the games, you like do a karate chop on it too, right? You kick it and then you like, and like smash it with your hand, right? How long? That was Majima. Okay. How long is that one, actually? Never had that heat action happen to you? Hmm. Don't like the weapon stuff. It's very easy to not ever have happen. It's always the break the box and then punch in the gut. Hmm. About 20 seconds. Kind of a good sub story before beating Venus, actually. Oh, I don't know. A fingernail I don't know if I've ever seen, but the teeth I've definitely seen that. Ooh, that is rough. Ow. What'd you find? That's a great one. That's a great one. I don't remember exactly. I think you just pick up a bicycle, and it's a heat action. That one I've definitely seen. That's a great one. I think it's different in 5. I think you might can slam it, but maybe it's like situational, you know. I just know I've definitely seen that one before. Yeah, it might be distance. That makes it to where if you slam it or if you ride it into them. Wait, what? Glue two people's heads together? That I don't know if I've seen. Yeah, that one I'm not sure about. That's just mean. It's definitely a thing I like about these games is how over the top they can be. I think one shift here will get me enough to deal with dude.
お客様。
いらっしゃいませ。
いらっしゃいませ。
また
どうぞ
来た
こちらへ。
で。
ようこそサンシ
め
ャインへ。
っちゃタイプよ。
ようこそサンシャイン。どうぞこちらへ。
ありがとうございます。お待ちしてました。
面白いね君。
ようこそサンシャイン。
楽しく
ごゆっ
行こうか
くりどうぞ。
ありがとうございます。お願いします。
君最高だよ。
ました。
レディースグラス
助かりました。嬉しいです。嬉しいです。
いらっしゃいませ。
また来ち
ごゆっく
ゃったよ
りどうぞ。
いらっしゃい。
かわいいな。楽しいよ。
いらっしゃいませ。
また来
どうぞ
たよ。
こちらへ。
What's it? The guy who just yelled kawaii, was he responding to the Obitarian?
楽しみましょう。
すっごい気がするで。
ありがとうございます。
おおきにね。
ようこそ参加。
どうも
どうぞ。
嬉しいです。
かわいい。
いらっしゃいませ。
おおきにね。
ご延長はいかがありがとうございます。
Yeah, I did think so.
ありがとうございます。
おお
Oh, it's
きにね。
universal, so every character can do it.
おおきにね。ありがとうございます。
It's probably situational, like if you're up against a certain enemy.
嬉しいです。
Actually, can't enemies call for help in 5?
おおきにね。
I bet it's involved with that.
盛り上がりましょう。
はい。
お願いします。
盛り上がってきた。
ありがとうございます。
Yeah, I do remember them being able to run away.
おおきにね。
気がするで。盛り上がってきちゃったよ。かわいいね。素敵だよ。
いらっしゃいませ。
また来ちゃったよ。
お願いします。
ご延長はありがとうございました。
ようこそサンシャインへ。
だな。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
ようこそ参加。ごゆっくりどうぞ。
ありがとうございます。嬉しい。嬉しい。盛り上がりましょう。
面白いね。
灰皿子をお願いします。ようこそ参加。どうぞこちらへ。
嬉しいです。
Ooh, nobody's really set up for the mega rich guy.
ようこそ。
ありがとうございます。
かわいいな。楽しいよ。君、
ありがとうございま
い
す。
らっしゃいませ。
楽し
ごゆっくり。
気がするで。
Yes. Okay, I was hoping for that.
ありがとうござい
盛り上がってきちゃったよ。盛り上がるね。
いらっしゃい。
タイプだよ。
お願いします。
ご延長はいかがですか。
延長お願い。
ご延長ありがとうございます。
ありがとう
お
ございます。
願いします。
ご延長はいかがですか。
延長で。
ご延長ありがとうございます。
盛り上がるね。
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。
嬉しいな。
楽しいよ。最高だよ。かわいい。
お願いします。ありがとうございます。
レディースグラス。
助かったわ。
ありがとうございます。
最高だよ。
お願いします。嬉しい。ありがとうございます。嬉しいです。
ようこそ参加。
あり
どうぞ
がとうございます。
お待ちしておりまし
よろしく。
ってきたわ。
た。嬉しいです。お願いします。嬉しいです。お願いします。
気がす
You
る
got a lot of heat actions from Ishin as
ありが
well.
とうございます。
盛り上がるね。
嬉しいです。
Hmm.
かわいいな。
よろしくお願いします。
美人だな。素敵だよ。
いらっしゃいませ。
盛り上がってきちゃったよ。楽しいよ。
He has some like sword moves or baseball bat moves, right? Well, I guess that would make sense with
お願いします
Ishin, having a lot of sword fighting
ありがとうございます
or having sword fighting in it.
お願いします
敵だよ灰皿交代
ありがとうございます
かわいいな
He can't pick up baseballs. That is pretty
か
funny.
わいいな
おおきにね
Baseball player can't pick up baseballs.
ありがとうございますありがとうございます
ありがとうございました
Okay, that's funny. I don't know if I've ever seen that. That is funny. Not wanting to use it for, not wanting to, actually use it for fighting.
はい
Yeah, it is a cool detail.
おい
Saki and Hibiki as well. And the Obitarian, and yeah, all of them that's not actually listed out loud. Good job letting her go out by herself, right at, or telling her to go out and do something like that right after he was warned about possibly being kidnapped. Good job. Okay. Just someone with more love skill. Yeah, that'll work. Can actually save the game again. I might be tempted to like reload it if I fail this. Yeah, that's a good one. You know what? Have you seen Haruka's Revelations on there? Because there's a really funny. I definitely remember one funny thing with Haruka.
Oi.
Really, you never did any Revelations at all in that game, or with Haruka? Really? Wow. Too lazy to find them? You look them up. Some of them are really funny. There's an especially funny one with Haruka involving a lady on a bridge. Just didn't look up a guide. I like scavenger hunt stuff like that, so that's kind of right up my alley. You know, trying to find them without a guide. But yeah, I definitely know that that's not everybody's favorite thing to do. Yeah, a bunch of the revelations in those games are very amusing to watch.
Huh?
I might remember. I might have. I might have seen that one. I can't remember for sure. I think I have though. All right.
勝負や。
Oh, okay. Yeah.
ようこ
We
そ
got close some
どう
time.
ぞこちらへ。
お待たせしました。
面白いね君。
ようこそサンシャイン。ごゆっくりどうぞ。
いらっしゃいませ。
美人だな。
Ah,
いらっしゃい
too
ませ。
late.
どうぞ
Dang it.
こちらへ。
いらっしゃいませ。
タイプだよ君。
かわいい。
いらっしゃいませ。
また来ちゃったよ。
ようこそサンシャイン。
可愛いじゃないか。
ようこそサンシャイン。
まだ来たね
ごゆっくりどうぞ。
今日は最高だ。
Oh, really?
ようこそ
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
いらっしゃいませ。
楽し
ごゆっくりどうぞ。
盛り上がるね。
お願いします。
こちらになり
助か
ます。
りました。
いらっしゃい。
ピチピチやな。
いらっしゃいませ。どうぞこ
どうも。
ちらへ。ご延長ありがとうございました。
フィーバーする
There we
で。
go. Yes. Okay. Oh, very nice. That put
おおきにね。
the mega rich guy in
盛り上がり
in
ですよ。
fever.
かわいい。
嬉しいです。
Oh, I was hoping it would be.
申し訳ございません。
I was hoping it would catch that one too.
いら
Dang
っ
it.
しゃいませ。
盛り上が
また来
ってきた。
たね。
お願いします。
盛り上がってきた。
メニューに
真島さんありがとう。
ありがとうございます。
勝ちはいただきま
And
す。
how do you fill his stuff up so fast?
楽しみましょう。
めっちゃタイプや。
おおきにね。
楽しく行こうよ。
ようこそサンシャインへ。
忘れかな。
ありがとうございます。
どうもどうも。
いらっしゃいませ。
絶品さやな。
いらっしゃいま
また来ちゃったよ。
どうぞこち
おおきにね。いらっしゃい。
美人じゃないか。
いらっしゃいませ。
タイプだよ君。
How? His thing is filling up so
嬉
fast.
しいな。お願いします。
ら。メニューに
頼りになるな。嬉しいです。
最高や。
お待ちしてました。
いいねいいね。フィーバーするで。
わ
いらっしゃい。
ありがとうござい
あ
ます。お願い
いいね
こちら。
します。
最高や。アイス交換
頼り
いたします。
にしてます。
盛り上がってきたわ。
ありがとうございます。
盛り上がっていきまし
可愛いじゃないか。
ょう。ようこそ
ありがとうござい
や
ます。
盛り上がってきちゃったよ。楽しみ。ご延長はいかが。ありがとうござい
Dang
ま
it.
す。
お願いします。
ご延長はいかがですか。
Okay,
ご
good.
延長ありがとうございます。いらっしゃい。どうぞこちら。
お願いします。ありがとうござい
アイス交
ます。頼り
換いたします。
にしてます。
ありがとうござい
ありがとうございます。盛り上がりましょう。
ます。嬉しいな。
ありがとうございます。はーい。お願いします。
ご延長はいかが。ありがとうございました。フィーバーするで。
Dang it, I was hoping that that table there would get
ありがとうご
fever.
ざいます。
お願いします。
どうぞこちら。
ありがとうございます。
嬉しいです。ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。ようこそ。
It'll be
お
alright.
願いします。やったー。ありがとうございます。
ようこそサンシャイン。ごゆっくりと。
すみません。
お引き取りください。
Just go home, dude.
お願いします。
灰皿交
頼りに
換いたします。
してます。嬉しいです。お願いします。
さんだな。
嬉しいです。
About to be able to do another thing.
素敵だよ。
ようこそサンシャイン。
また来
どうぞ
たで
こちら。フィーバーするで。
Now protect those two from leaving.
生かしてるわ。
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。
楽しみましょう。
か
あ
わいいや
りがとうございます。ありがとうございます。
いらっしゃいませ。
楽しみだ
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。嬉しいです。
盛り上がってきたわ。
Really?
お待ちしてました。
はいはい。
Well,
ようこそサンシ
Dang
ャイン。
it.
どうぞこちら。
盛り上がってきちゃったよ。
ようこそ。
well, lucky for that guy, Saki got kicked off one table to be able to go to the other one.
君。
ありがとうございます。
ようこそサンシャイン。どうぞこちら。
ありがとうございます。やった
おおきにね。
ー。嬉しい
今日は
です。
最高やな。
ようこそ参加。
Not feeling confident on this
おおき
for
に
sure.
ね。
メニューに
助かったわ。
ありがとう。
Dude.
かわいいね。
Hmm. Okay, I'm
俺
good.
の勝ちや。
Okay. He dropped 3 million yen on gift costs.
ありがとうございました。
えへへ。
あ？
うん。
あ？あ？
this guy's awesome.
もう
So good at taking responsibility.
ああ 生き地獄を見せおりゃどりゃおりゃはあおりゃ
Yo, that's annoying. With all this bat contact with his face, he won't be, I don't think he'll be saying like, a beautiful, so handsome. Dang it. I was wanting to do a heat action, but I haven't. There we go.
Huh? Eh?
Excuse me. Well, it was first it was Hino, then it was the Jupiter guy, then it was Mercury guy, then Kanehara.
あああせや
はい。
なんやてああ
Doesn't even have anything covering her mouth. Why wasn't she yelling before then?
はい
Okay. I think with that, I'm going to go ahead and call it a stream. Y'all have a good morning, and I will be back again tonight. So yeah.